People are asking me almost daily, now that we're post-election and we know that we're going to have 4 more years of Trump, how should we be invested for the next 4 years? Stay with me, I'll be right back. So it's a great question, and there's a reason people are asking. What should I be doing moving forward now that we know who's going to be president for the next 4 years? Obviously, Donald Trump. Pre-election, we had a lot of concerns, 2 very, very different ideas about how we should move forward when it came to taxes, when it came to policy, when it came to energy, when it came to the defense industry. Now we know for the next 4 years what we're likely to get. So one of the biggest things going into the election was in 2025, what was going to happen to the Trump tax cuts. That's what they were referred to as. He put them in place, and they were set to expire in 2025. So now I think we should make the assumption that he's going to extend those tax breaks, and they're not going to expire. In fact, there's talk of him making them permanent. That's something to be aware of when it comes to investing, because that tax rate, meaning the capital gains rate that you're paying on investments, whether it's the short-term capital gains rate or the long-term capital gains rate, it would have been affected. Another thing that's interesting is, what rate do we tax corporations at? That rate is likely to stay put as opposed to going up. So if I'm looking at the next 4 years, and it doesn't take much to know how Trump feels about something, he'll pretty much put it out there right away. So we know he wants to keep taxes low. We know he's pro-business. We know he's pro-energy, and he's also pro-military. So if I'm investing over the next 4 years, I'm going to want to try to take advantage of that. So I'm going to be looking at things like energy. So even though energy is likely to be less expensive at the gas pump, it's also likely that energy companies will be more profitable. And if they're more profitable, their stock prices probably go up. Another area I'm going to look at is the defense industry. Defense companies are likely to do well if there's more spending with the military, and we know that's a concern. Another industry we might take a look at is anything that's going to do well with regards to the border. So we're likely to be back at the border, building more of a border wall, a lot of investment back into that. So we're going to take a look at anybody involved in the construction down there and how that might work out. So we've mentioned energy, we've mentioned defense industry. Another thing I would take a look at is aerospace. The aerospace industry is likely to do well. We already know that Elon Musk has SpaceX. We already know that Trump and Musk are buddies, right? We see them out there together. So that's likely to do well, not just SpaceX, but the aerospace industry in general. So right off the bat, I think there's a few areas that we should look at as investors, things that are likely to do well. It doesn't mean you just go out willy-nilly and pick anything that you want. You want to go find the companies that are potentially not overvalued right now and the ones that are likely to do well here moving forward. If you need any help or you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Go to talonwm.com. Thank you for watching. Go to guardingyournestegg.com for your free and objective personal financial plan.